Hey everybody, welcome to my backyard. Strange and unusual times that we have to camp out in our backyard, but it is what it is, isn't it? So see that there's already a lot of people on already. Neil, my man Hein, how are you, buddy? Annie Fuller, you guys got the most perfect grass all year round. Love it. I wish I could get my whole yard in that grass. I don't have to worry about a mower man or mowing it ever. It'd be awesome. Who else have we got here? We got, my father's on. Hello, Dad. And my sister. Hello, Carmen. We've got Greg Campbell. How are you, mate? Mr. Turtle is on. Hello, Mr. Turtle. How are you, mate? Hopefully you learned something out of this today and do a mad cook up and show us you cook. So yeah, it's just going to be very casual, very cruisy. Nothing over the top. Just a little bit of fun and connect us all together and I don't know, just enjoy ourselves, really. Hey, Graham, how are you, buddy? And, hello, Andrew, the brother-in-law. Yep, never good with family trees. Alrighty, so yeah, today we're going to be doing up a smoked old-fashioned, which is a very, very favourite drink of mine. And to add smoke to it is just something that ticks off the box. Hey, Stoddy, mate, how are you, bud? And so, yeah, basically we'll be doing that, and then we do a beef Scallopini on Funghi. Hi, Nettie, how are you? And Mr. Buccarini is on. Hello, mate. This is a bit of a role reversal, isn't it? I usually watch you live. Rich and Shannon, how are you guys? The inspirators behind all of this. And Neil as well. I've been talking to him a fair bit. Fine. So, and yeah, so we'll be doing a beef Scallopini on Funghi, which is a very, very fancy word for beef and mushrooms. And then after that, we'll do a cinnamon and brown sugar glazed pineapple with a Asian slaw and a pomegranate molasses. So what I tried to do wherever possible was buy the ingredients pre-done, so you guys at home could do this as well. But it was really, really hard to find pomegranate molasses, and then the online shopping with Coles and Woolies at the moment was really, really hard as well. So I had to make my own, which is not a bad thing because at least I had got to make it the way I want it. So as we go through that, I'll share the recipes with you guys as well so you can make it at home as well. Nothing is too difficult here today. But right now, I am really, really thirsty. And there's only one thing that can cure that is my smoked old-fashioned. So, like I said, you guys can do this at home. So one of the key ingredients for the smoking part is one of these bad boys. You would have seen these at Bunnings in your barbecue area. This is a cedar plank. So they come in like a pack of 3. I think they're only about like $17, $15, something like that. Not too expensive. But basically, we'll be using one of those, and then loving fire, so get to use my trusty blowtorch because I'm not good at using one match to light a fire. Plus, I don't have time for that. I want fire now. So, to get going, that's one I used before. So we'll set that aside. And trusty tray because I don't want to ruin my Snow Peak tabletop. So I'm just going to pan the camera down if it lets me. I'm just using a bit of a gimbal. Oh, there we go. Going a bit crazy with the camera. Sorry about that, guys. The gimbal likes to go into a bit of a standby mode. So we'll just tilt that down right there. Cool. Just seeing the feeders all tripped around. That was fun. So, all right. So we've got our cedar plank. Got a little bit of an oven tray here just to protect everything and stuff like that. I'm just going to grab a glass and all the other ingredients that we'll need. Alrighty, into the angle. Grabbing the ingredients. A glass and cherry. Alright, cool. So, alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix up our drink first. Now, I don't have fancy cocktail stuff. I did have, but we moved house and it all disappeared. So, I don't know. The moving gods got it, and that was it. So, into the cup, bit of ice. Not too much, just enough. Bitters, everyone knows bitters. Couple of dashes. Oh, get the cap off. Couple of dashes of bitters. Now this here is something that I made before. This is a cinnamon and clove syrup. So to make that, it's just literally equal parts of sugar and water. So if you go 1 cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, put it together into a pot, bring it up to a boil, and then reduce the simmer. And then from the very start, you throw the cloves in. I've got about 2 cloves in there. They're quite strong, and a whole cinnamon quill. This will last about 2 weeks if you pace yourself out, but trust me, you won't. You will actually go through it quicker than you expect because these are really, really delicious. So into that, I use a double nip side because I'm greedy. One of those, in it goes. That's it. Set that aside. Next up, we have the Bullet bourbon. You want a nice rye bourbon. You could use rum as well for the rum drinkers out there. 2 shots of that, because why not? I'm greedy. Set that aside. And now we just literally give that a stir. Sorry for the noise. Mix it together. Whoops. Cool. Now we set that aside. And then this is where we get the fun part going on, the smoking. So there's a trick to this. Now, when we smoke meats in a barbecue, try and crouch down lower. Yeah, so when we smoke meats in a barbecue, try and bring that camera up, we always chase for a thin blue smoke. And in this case, we're not going to chase that at all. What we're going to chase is for that dirty, dirty smoke. Because what we're going to use is a pre-chilled glass, and we're going to set fire to the board. I'm going to tip the glass on it. Now, the condensation of the glass and the heat will capture that smoke, and you're actually smoking the glass, but not the cocktail. So there's a lot of smoking machines out on the internet that you can use and stuff like that, but I don't have that much money to get those machines, so this is a nice cheap way, and it works amazing. So onto the fire we go. It's going to be pretty loud. I'll pan the camera down. There we go, and fire, baby. And I'm not sure if you can hear me, but what we're looking for is that nice glow you can see right there. Got a good burn going. Don't worry about the fire, we'll put that in there like that. And you can see the smoke has clouded up the glass. Now don't worry too much about the glass cracking or anything like that. It's going to be just fine. So we'll smoke that glass up, let that go. Check the fire, that's good. All right, so we've still got our drink here. Give it a mix. Now, ideally, in the perfect world, what you would do is you would smoke the glass first, and then while that's smoking, you set it aside and mix up your drink. But I did it a little bit backwards today, so whatever. So that should be about enough. Out it comes. Flip them over. A little bit of ice. And then from there, just strain it in. If you have a cocktail strainer, this will work perfect. In it goes. And then the crucial part, 1 orange peel. Oh, come on, get a good one, Ryan. All right, here we go. So now what we want to do is just squeeze it, add oil, wrap it around the glass, give it a twist. And then if you want to be a little fancy and stuff, you can chuck a cherry in there as well. And that's the smoked old fashioned that I'll be enjoying multiple of throughout this cook. So very, very easy to do, very, very tasty. Not a good thing to enjoy a lot of if you've got work tomorrow, trust me. Oh yeah, that's good. That's the good stuff right there. Cool. Alrighty, let's set all that aside. Oh, cool. So what have we got? 36 people on now. That's awesome. So who else have we got on that I missed? Some more shout outs here. Who What do we got? Oh, we got Ken Schaefer on. Hey, buddy, how are you? Oh, cool. Awesome. So, any questions on that? Anyone got any questions? It's very simple, very easy. But oh, gee, maybe I'll just sit and drink these and talk to you guys instead. Hey, hey, Scotty's on. How are you, bud? So, cool. Yeah, you can definitely have one, Rich. Come up to Gordonvale, mate. We'll have them all night. It's all good. My chat window's cutting off. There we go. I have 3, please, Stephen Fuller. Yeah, buddy. You'll have like 10, trust me. With these old fashions. So that was a smoked old fashioned meal. So with these old fashions, if you want to use fresh cherries, I encourage that. But just before you put the fresh cherry in the drink, just put a little star in the bottom of the cherry, because then the alcohol gets to that and you've got this awesome treat at the very end. Plus it lets all the monkey shoulder, that's the way, Stooty. Yeah, do that. Hey, Phil, how are you, mate? Hey, Wayno's on. How are you, bud? Don't worry, Wayne. I'll be making another one for sure, definitely. It's really hot next to this pit here as well, and there's not much breeze going on, so I'll be getting real thirsty. Awesome, KJ. Yeah, get that cedar wood, mate. You can use let's call it like hickory chips as well if you want to go for a bit of a stronger smoke smell. Just same deal. Get an oven tray on, and then hit the blowtorch with the hickory chips, and then once they're nice and burning, flip your glass on and smoke the glass. So very, very easy. No skating today, Shannon, Rich. Maybe another day. I might do a live stream from the park. So yeah, so you can do that. You can use rum, all sorts of stuff. Let's call it like I've made it in the past with Jack Daniels as well, and that works really, really well. But my favorite is Bullet. I just really like that rye style bourbon, so it makes it a nice smooth drink. The next thing we're going to be cooking, let's get a bit more wood on this fire here. Try and heat up the pan. Not the pan, the fire to get it ready for a pan. Cool. So, yes, awesome. So yeah, like I was saying with the cherry, cut it in the bottom, and the juices come out into the drink as well. It's awesome. But so next up we'll be doing let's do the pineapple entree first, and then we'll go with the mains. How's that sound? I might have already had too many of these. All right, let me clear all this stuff out of the way. Okay, so the pineapple, let me just grab that out. Okay, 1 pineapple from Clove. I really, really, really hate how they take the top off the pineapple. It annoys the absolute crap out of me because you don't know when the pineapple's ripe, and it's just essentially a lucky dip, like, because you go along, you pull the leaves, and you guys know how to check a bloody pineapple when it's ready. Now, sorry guys, I'm just kneeling on the grass and it's not exactly comfortable. So, I've got a mat here, but it isn't perfect. Let's just screw him up. All right. 1 pineapple. Any pineapple, any melon, any kind of fruit like that. Never, ever, ever use a normal plain bladed knife. Hey, Jake, mate, how are you, buddy? All good, man. You're just in time for the good stuff. Always use a serrated knife. You got more control. It's just easier to cut, and it's perfect all the way through. So bring the camera down again, up and down on the gimbal. There we go. All right, so take the top off, or the tail, whichever way you start. Who cares? Doesn't matter. Push that off. We don't want that. Off of the skin. Going from the top all the way around. Sorry if the camera is shaking. I'm doing my best not to wobble the table, but we'll get through this and we'll get through it together. Cool. All right, cool. Get that. We don't want that. Just throw it away. Or into the fire if you wanted to. Okay, straight down the gut. Set half aside. Straight down the guts again. On the angle. On the angle. You got nice little wedges. Take the middle part out. Some people like this bit, some people don't. I don't, so I'll set it aside. Cool. Off of the middle bit again. Again. Take your top off, Rich and Shannon. Nah, guys, that's a different stream. That one will cost you money. Yeah, that's a love stream. We're just doing a live stream here, guys. So yeah. If you want the love stream, message me later. I could always do with more four-wheel drive upgrades. Trust me. Alrighty. Here we go. Here's some cinnamon and sugar mix. All right, so this is very, very simple and easy. Nothing too difficult here. 1 pineapple, 1 cinnamon mix. In. Very easy. Coat them all up. Cover them all up. Now, if you cut this and take some time to leave it there, the pineapple will naturally sweat and it'll actually start, it'll stick to the sugar a lot more and it's even more delicious, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to do this. All right, set that aside. Next one. All right, here we go. And next one. Coating them all up. Cool, there we go. And a last one. Now, these are really, really good to do on the campfire. It's a real naked chef. Come on, guys, let's talk about the food. We'll talk about the love stream later, all right? All right, cool. Now we've got them nice and coated. We can move that away. Okay, fire, nice and hot. Let's pan it over. There we go. Onto the fire. Not too hard. There we go, cooking them all up. I need to grab myself a tea towel. I guess there's only one real tea towel to use, I think. Hey, look out, Luke showed up. Hey, Luke. All right, get that nice. Okay, let's see if I can get this closer. I've got to be careful because my gimbal doesn't like fire too much. There we go. Onto the fire like that. Cook it away. What goes good with this pineapple is a good old fashioned. Oh, that's good stuff. Get that out of the way. Cool. All right, so what we're looking for here is just a nice caramelization. You don't want it too intense. You don't want it burning. If you've got like a grill with like the char grill style racks, these are absolutely amazing on that. For the people who have, sorry, let me correct myself, the lucky people who have one of those Ozspits, one, jealous of all of you, I will get one soon. They are amazing. But for those who have one of those, you could skewer up that whole pineapple, dust it all over and have it rotisserizing, spinning, whatever fancy word you want to use. And, you know, and it will baste itself at the same time, which is even more phenomenal. All right, so give that a flip. And we can already see the caramelization happening there. And I'll chuck a little bit more wood on. Keep that fire going. Oh, get in there. There we go. Where's my trusty tea towel? Cool. Alrighty, so we'll be cooking those. Pineapple out of the way. Oh, I'm going to stand up and give my knees a little bit of a rest here. Cool, so we're just heating up the pineapple getting it ready for the plate. We're almost there. Pineapple's nice and robust. We've all had it on pizzas. Where you stand on that is up to you. I like pineapple on my pizza, and I'm not afraid to say it. so we'll cook that up. We'll let that go for a little bit. And we'll move back over here. Bring you back here. Let's clean off this board. That's it. Brazilian barbecue, Wayne, is the only way to do it. When there's swords and meat, I'm listening. And if there's swords, meat, and fire, I'm definitely there. Love it. If I could be reincarnated in another life, it'll be either a pirate or a Viking. Loved how they feasted. It's awesome. Alrighty, so we're going to need an Asian slaw. I've got that hiding. There it is. We're going to need a plate. And there's our plate. Alright, the other thing we're going to need is to pan this camera up. We'll tilt it. Finally got it right. Alrighty. Here we go. This is the pomegranate molasses that I made. Essentially, it's just a syrup. So, following the same recipe as the cinnamon and clove bad boy here, it's just equal parts again. So, pomegranate juice, 1 cup of sugar, bring it to the boil, reduce to the simmer. And then once it coats the back of the spoon nicely and holds its own, take it off the heat, let it cool down, and it will thicken up like this. So you can see it's quite thick. Very, very simple. So, sorry, I've just got Courtney talking to me because I'm missing comments because I'm not paying attention as it seems. So we'll tilt this camera down again. There we go. There was a comment about banana and mango. KJ, where are you, KJ? Say that again for us, bud. I missed it in the chat. Hey, Buck, yes, it's a bit hot up here, mate. Yeah, sweating. Oh, I wouldn't say that. I've got a blue card to keep, bud. There it is. Could you do bananas and mango the same? Yeah, you could KJ. Bananas would work really, really good. They're sugary as it is. So the mango, yeah, you could as well. I can't see why not. The mango might stick to the grill a fair bit, whereas the banana will hold itself up a little bit more. All right, so nice bottle. Get the molasses on. And we're just going to do some squiggles. Keep it basic and simple. Nothing too fancy. Squiggle, squiggle, squiggle. And then next up, we're going to get a bit of pineapple like that. And we can get another bit of pineapple like that. Set aside. Get a bit of this Asian slaw mix. Well, it's not really Asian, but close enough to what I could find. Put it in there nicely. Set it up like that. And that's pretty much it, guys. Like, you could add a bit of greenery and stuff in there. Like, this would be really good with coriander. You could even just use flat leaf parsley. Very basic, very easy, very simple. Try and get a good or a shot at that. The best that I can. Sweet. All right. Oh, Luke's in the way. Get out of the way, Luke. There we go. Cool. So yeah, there you have it. 1 brown sugar and cinnamon glazed pineapple with a pomegranate molasses and the simple slaw. Great entree. You could switch out the molasses with a let's bring this camera back up. I'll get the settings just right soon and it'll be real quick. So yeah, you could switch out the pomegranate molasses with, yes, pomegranate pearls would be amazing with this as well. But yeah, you could switch it out with like a mango puree, with a little bit of sweet chili, a bit of coriander, a touch of fish sauce, and then, yeah, blitz all that up. And, essentially you're just wanting to add those ingredients to the mango puree just for taste, because everyone's profile is different. And then you could sit that on the bottom, and then from there stack up as per normal. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. I could eat some, but I could also give it to my lovely lady over here to enjoy herself. Here you go. Get that out of the way. Alrighty. Definitely give that a go. Very simple, very easy. You could skewer it up as well. And here you go, Courtney. I've got 2 more bits here. All right, sweet. Maddie R, we went to school together. Okay, that's cool. I'm not sure, Maddie R. See, the R's ambiguous to me. I'm not sure what the R is, but yeah, like Matt. Yeah, I know a few Matts. So yeah, cool, man. Yeah, drop us your last name, man, and it'll be cool to reconnect. So yeah, basically, what was I saying? I got distracted by that comment and threw me off guard. Hey, Rob's on. Hey, mate, how are you? Thanks, man. Definitely give it a go. Yeah, so yeah, the pineapple. Jeez, these old fashions. And yeah, Newport, mate, Jakey, happy to come around and set up. Oh, Matty Reeves, hey, buddy. How are you, mate? Long time. Holy heck, small world, eh? Jesus. Well, as you can see, man, I'm sweating in Gordonvale. Doing this for you guys. So, Neil says hi, Courtney, and also says come say hi. Courtney's a little bit shy. She doesn't want to jump on the old live stream here, so it's all good. Alrighty, so yeah, definitely give all that a go. Very easy to do, simple, skewering them up, and no, I don't. Yeah, you skewer them up, and the kids can even cook them, and you can do it out on the campsite as well. Obviously, you just want to pre-make your pomegranate molasses, keep it simple. Again, this will last about 2 weeks, if not a little bit longer, because the amount of sugar that's in the juice already, plus in the syrup. So, yeah, it's you can even use these in cocktails. I've done that a few times, I think. I remember. I'm not sure. I got a bit blurry. But yeah, essentially you could use this in cocktails as well, just to sweeten up a vodka drink or even tequila or both if you dare.
Somebody asked about bananas. We've done that.
Yeah, we've covered the bananas. Yeah, they'll hold up just the same. You can still crumb them up. Yeah, you can still crumb them, dust them up with the cinnamon and the sugar, and that'll go just as great. And then, yeah, do it with a salad as well. Maybe a nice Thai salad as well, and using sugar bananas, Thai-style bananas. I'm sure Luke's Mrs. Dorini would know all about that fantastic food over there. Love it. Alrighty, so next up, let's just have a bit of a break. It is hot. It is absolutely hot. So, oh, sweating, having the heater on tonight. Oh, you don't need the heater here. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, that's good. Gonna have to make me another one, which is fine. For all you people that missed the first one, we'll make it again because sure as heck, I'll enjoy it. All right, let's do that. Let's make another one because I need another one. Piss the ice off. All right. Oh, making a mess. Can't take me anywhere. Alrighty, yeah, here we go. Let's get this camera down. Alrighty, here we go. So, for those who missed it, this is the smoked old fashioned. What we're going to do is we're going to blitz this glass again with smoke with my trusty blowtorch. So, yeah, okay, it works best with a frosted glass, but screw it. Alrighty, it should be close enough. Put that on there. There we go. Okay. Oh, get the knee up. All right, while that's over there doing its little thing, just sit out there, buddy. Okay. Here we go. Our nip pourer. First of all, 3, that was about 4 dashes of bitters. This is the cinnamon and clove syrup. Equal parts sugar and water. Add the cloves and the cinnamon in, and bring to a boil just to simmer for about 5 minutes. Set it aside. Very easy to make. And then bourbon, because, well, it's not a party without bourbon. Let's get the party going. Double nip as well. Happy days. Oh, there we go. Give it a mix. Set that aside. Flip the glass. We're done with smoking now. Add a bit of ice to it. That'll do. Strain it in. Drop it in. Get your peel in. And there we go. I know we're all saying scull it, but it is too good to scull. Maybe I'll make a third one. Let's go the right way. Maybe I'll make a third one, and that one I'll scull, because why not? It's Friday. No, it's Saturday, but close enough. Alrighty. Let's get this out of the way. Gee, it's warm. Okay, next up we're going to be doing, let's get this camera up here. Alright, so next up we're going to be doing the beef Scallopini on Funghi, which, like I said, is just a real fancy word for beef and mashed potato, or beef and mushroom, sorry. And this is where we get a chance to test out these zebra knives. I'm just going to stand up and, there we go. Get to test out these zebra knives. I can't remember what size this one is. I think it's the 6-inch blade. But these are actually really, really good. I was actually really surprised, because as a chef, I'm quite snobby, and I like expensive knives, because I'm a snobby asshole. But this knife has far exceeded my expectations for a knife, and it is perfect for home, perfect for camping, nicely balanced, and yeah, perfect. I'd love to use it at home, and I do. Now let's talk about, we've got some comments going on here. Looks good, mate. Yeah, it's all good. So let's talk about how to hold a knife as well real quick. So there's a thing called the pinch grip. I'm just going to have a seat. Why not have a seat? So there's a thing called the pinch grip. And so what that is that you use your thumb and you grip it there on that side, right at the bottom of the blade there. Then you use this finger and you grab it there. And then your fingers, like that. That's how we hold a knife. Nice away from the blade. None of this. This is dangerous. This will chop your finger off, and this is how people hurt themselves at home. Don't do that. Unless you're into chopping your fingers off, then by all means go nuts. I do not recommend, not fun. Chop my fingers off a few times, have no feeling in my thumb. It sucks. So, pinch grip. Happy days. Chop, chop, chop. Not a problem. That's how we do that. Obviously, the other hand, we do the claw. We already know about the claw. Thumb, nice tucked away, 4 fingers protecting, like that. And you use the flat part of your fingers to guide the blade, and you'll never cut your finger off the day. Perfect. Right, let's get some beef and all that jazz going for the Scallopini. Okay, let me grab my little bag of tricks. Come here. There you go. Good bag. Good stuff. Good, good, good. Okey-dokey. Okay, shut the fridge. Next up, we're going to need a pan for this. This is a zebra pan as well. These things are actually really, really good. Like, I use scan pans at home, and I love my stainless steel scan pans. They are absolutely phenomenal. But this is also a very serious contender, and, well, at the end of the day, I would have much preferred to get these over the scan pans because they're a hell of a lot cheaper. And they're lovely, nice thick base on them, very solid, very perfect. So, onto the fire. Got to heat that bad boy up. We'll pan the camera down. Oh no, we've lost the camera. There we go. Accidentally turned it off. All right, pan on. Get a bit more wood on there. Pan off. Lift the grate. Get the wood. Make fire big. Right, pan. Heating that up. Yes, scan pan is the shiz, Rich and Shannon. It is absolutely amazing. But these zebra pans are just as good. Trust me on that. Trust me. Absolutely amazed by them. All right, we're going to let that pan heat up. Almost there. The old tempered fingers still haven't gone away. All right, we're just going to get the steak out. Now, for this, you can just use cheap, easy, non-expensive steak. Like, hey, Holly Misty, how are you? Right. So yeah, I've just got just tenderized beef round. Very simple, very easy. Nothing fancy about it. All right, next up. I always season. Now, let's get this camera going proper. Let's pan that down. I always season my steaks before I chuck them in the pan. Salt. A good friend of mine and chef, Adrian Richardson, we know his saying and we love it. Meat loves salt, salt loves meat. Lots of salt, can't go wrong. All right, next up, pepper. Cool. Can't go wrong with pepper. Just as much salt, happy days. It's all good. Oil in the pan. Let that heat up. Nice. Cut it in half. There we go. Put it aside. Flip him over. Flip him over. More salt. And more pepper because, well, they go hand in hand together. Right, very simple. Let's check this pan. Yeah, looking pretty good. Very close. Very, very close. Could chuck it in. Was a goat? Here's your chef. I'm a sweaty chef. That's what I am. I don't know about this goat stuff. The salt meal, no. It's not kosher. This is salt from Awesome Salt. Salt flakes. Try and see if I can. It's probably really hard to read, but anyway. Salt from the Great Barrier Reef. It's absolutely amazing. I cooked an event up at Port Douglas a couple of years ago. It was called the Taste of Port Douglas. And celebrity chefs flew around from all around Australia, and they had like this 2-3 day event, and basically they were just showing off their skills, doing their celebrity chef bit. And myself and a mate were a vendor there, and we used this big tripod barbecue. It was absolutely phenomenal. There's only 2 of them in Australia, and yeah. So if you look up Taste of Port Douglas, you'll actually see a photo of me in Google working this pit, or this big swinging barbecue. It's a German style barbecue, and they call it a schwanker, which I think was pretty funny until I later on learned that the pit master is called a Schwankmeister, and I was like, oh, Master Schwanker, great. So that was a bit of a learning experience that I wasn't really happy with, but either way. Anyways, here we go. Once I learn how to use my camera. There you go. We got the pan nice and hot now. There it is. Hello, pan. In we go. Steak on. Steak on. Oh, there we go. That's sizzling away, doing its thing, working its magic. Might just move it. There we go. Cool. Alrighty, so now we just want to cook that. There we go. I work with a lot of schwankers, yeah, buddy. Tell me about. I worked with a lot of schwankers in kitchens, mate. I'll tell you that. Yeah, a lot of them that thought they were going to make it be the best thing ever, and well, I don't know where they are now. But yes, lots of schwankers. Oh god. What else have we got going on with the comments here? The old skirt steak, yeah. All right, cooking him up. Make sure he doesn't stick. Well, it's got a bit on the side there. There we go. Cook it in, cook it in. Alrighty. Okay. Well, we'll let that go for a little bit. And I'll figure out how to use my camera again. This is the most this gimbal's ever had a workout. Alrighty. So, while that's cooking, we'll let that go. There we go. Now I can stand up properly. Alright, while that's cooking, we'll let that go and do its thing. Now we're going to do the mushrooms. Now, you can take the bottoms off or you can leave them on. I leave them on. Simple, easy, no mucking around. Don't have to worry about it. So we'll get this camera down again. Nice and easy pan. Alright, so a lot of people slice their mushrooms like that. I find that really dangerous. It's really hard to hold on to. I put it down like, if that's a side-on cut, this way. Like that. Zebra knife on the side, and then chop. When you get halfway, flip him over. Bang. Pinch grip too. And you could just smash these out for days. And it doesn't take long to do at all. Especially with a knife. Sharp knife and a lovely light knife. There we go. On the side. Cool. Next thing I like to chuck in is an onion. Off at the bottom, off at the top, down the gut, like so. Get rid of that. Take the skin off. Oh, it's a tough skin. Okay, don't like the look of that. Get rid of that. They're too good for that. Alright, onions. One of the most commonly chopped thing in the kitchen. Also, where a lot of places, a lot of injuries happen. Just going to flip that steak now. There we go. Flip this flip. Now, onion, knife. We're going to cut this way. We're going to go from the side. We're going to use our hand and go all the way across. Once we get halfway, we're going to flip it again. Very simple, easy. Flip. Half an onion cut. All done. Easy. That's all the prep. That is seriously all the knife work we're going to do. That's it. This is not a hard recipe. I love to cook this because I don't have to think and I can have more old fashioned and it's great. I'm getting close to sculling it, I'll tell you that. Alrighty. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to sit that steak aside. Ugh. Okay. That steak We might have to get Luke on that one. Where are you, Luke? So the pan handles get quite hot. So we're just going to grab that. Show you guys there. That's it. That's the steak. And we're just going to sit this aside in there, just like that. And we're going to pour those juices in, but not all of it. We're going to leave some. Pan, back on. Let's just let these steaks rest. Touch more oil. Adjust his camera. There we go. Panning down. There we go. Touch more oil. Get that going. Oh, see, I need a camera guy. That's what I need. I'm not good at this. Rightio, onions in. Mushrooms in. Touch more oil. This is not a Jamie Oliver special. I don't like using olive oil that much. And God, I hate how Jamie Oliver uses olive oil in everything. Absolutely everything. All right. Yep. Definitely going to need a tea towel on this one. Pan gets nice and hot. Toss that around. Yep, made a little bit of a mess. That's all right. Let that saute up. Next thing we're going to need is a little bit of white wine. I've got this lovely white wine from Murdering Point. Just about an hour or so away from me here in Gordonvale. A lot closer for Buck. They're down in Silkwood. If you're ever up this way, definitely drop in and say hello. They're amazing people. Just a splash of wine. Everyone deserves a drink. All right, cool. Where's Luke? There he is. We got another toss. Cook those up. Alrighty. So, while they're sauteing and cooking up, we haven't really got too much to do besides making a mash. So, in order to do that, we're going to need said mash. Lucky I've got said mash. Right there. The other thing we're going to need is a little bit of mixed herbs, which again, like I said, we can do this out on the bush. And so as such, I've just got a nice, lovely little packet of fresh mixed herbs. Don't get the dry stuff. There's no point. Get the fresh stuff. And if you're going to go fresh, get real fresh, not packet fresh. Just get the fresh stuff. Screw the dried stuff. Save that for pizzas. It doesn't really matter on pizzas. But the fresh stuff is where it's at. Alrighty. So, mash in the bowl. Now, you can pre-cook this mash before you go out in the bush and all that jazz and blah, blah, blah. And you can put it in a pot and you can heat it up in the pot on your camp stove or on the pit like I'm doing here. But whatever. Make your mash happen. Rightio. There you go. Bit of fresh herbs. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. That was awesome. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now, there's already garlic in here. When I mash it, I mix the garlic in. You can do the same at home. If you don't want garlic, don't put it in. So, mix up the herbs. Let's tilt that camera down. You don't want to look at my sweaty body. That's for another stream. All right. There we go. Mix him up. Right, that's good there. That's it. We'll just set that aside. Okay. All right. Having a look. Right. These mushrooms and these onions are about done. So what we're going to do now, we'll get our custom steak. Let's see if I can do this proper good. There we go. Steak in. Steak in. Juices, don't waste them. Chuck them in. Everything deserves a drink. There we go. There's the mash. Get that bad boy there. There we go. Right. Bit of cream. Just normal, regular sticky cream. Pour them in. Not a lot. 100 mil, 200 mil. A little more. Depends how saucy you want it. All right. Grab Luke. Put him on the handle. Mix the sauce around with the steak and the onions and the mushrooms. Let that reduce. Leave it. You got time. Chill. Have a drink if you have to, which is what I'm going to do right now. Ah, it's good stuff. Oh, what's going on in the comments? Yeah, Phil, I thought you would actually be quite familiar with this recipe. It's a little bit Italian, isn't it? Jack Turtle, do you put lots of butter in your mash, Ryan? Yeah, I actually put more butter in my mash than what I do milk and cream. That's just normal, straight up thickened cream, bulla. Nothing fancy, just thickened cream. Yeah, I prefer to use butter and olive oil rather than like cream and milk. I use the cream just as just to make it taste a little bit creamier. That's it. Your butter will help with that taste as well. Also, butter is just an amazing flavor on its own. I also use the olive oil to help it become fluffy. And so when you mix it all together, it's just an amazing combination. But yeah, olive oil is just more of the primary ingredient. Yeah, that's it, Colette. OnlyFans, Naked Dreaded Chef. That's where you can catch me. Oh, way too funny. Yeah, I'm not sure about my subscription rates, but I'll offer 10% off anyone that quotes this live stream. Alrighty. That pan is still hot. And that cream is still reducing nicely. See if I can get a bit of a close-up. Oh. Yeah, the device doesn't like to overheat. So I'm just going to move that back over here. It's getting too close to the fire. Well, that's okay. We're about ready to start plating up now anyways. So, real simple. We get the plate. I'm going to put this mash back into this little container where the juices were, because I'll soak up the juices and it'll be absolutely amazing. So we'll set that aside. Right, in we go with wild rocket, because this is our garnish. Some wild rocket there, and in the angle, some Parmesan, just shaved Parmesan, nothing special. Open that up. Now, when you get your shavings out of the Parmesan, don't leave it like that. Just crunch it up. Well, nice and small. That's it. Not too much. It's just to accompany the salad, not to be a key player. All right, bring that closer. Again, a little bit of olive oil because you've got to dress it. No one likes a dry salad. And then the other thing as well, some salt. Yeah, Phil, you could mix in some of the Pitt Brothers Tasty Chicken Gravy, but trust me, mate, you won't need it. You know, that stuff's pretty good, but yeah, you won't need it with this. It's got a lot of flavor in the pan already. Alrighty, so that's nice and mixed up. You just want it to coat the salad. Nothing more, nothing less. Get that out of the way. Kitchen spoon, mash. Get a nice clump of it. Try and work it into a bit of a quenelle, if you can. If not, just put it nicely on the plate. That's all we're going to need. Set that aside. Okay. Off comes the pan. First things first. Get a bit of steak on. Push him down gently, just to hold him in place. A little bit of the onion and mushroom mix. Just like that. All right. Now, what you can do, This is where you can use some dry wild rocket, just a little bit, not too much. Right, next steak, on it goes, like that. A little bit more of the mix. Drizzle on the sauce. Not much left, a lot of it evaporated. That's enough. Set that aside. Get rid of that, we don't need that. Alright, next up, here we go, the Parmesan rocket salad. Get a nice little bit of it. Don't scrunch it, just kind of loosely ball it, and then just place it. Just gently. And then get rid of the stragglers. And a little bit of balsamic reduction. That's pretty much it. Put that over there. Get Luke. Where's Luke? There he is. Let's get his face on there to clean it up. Nom, 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 nom. Go, Luke. Eat it all up. Clean the plate. All right, cool. And that's pretty simple. Very easy dish. Something that doesn't take much to do. And especially if you don't want to cook that night, it's something that you can bang together real quick. Very, very easy. Very, very tasty. Very tender. Let me just stand up. Oh, I've been doing this whole thing on my knees and it sucks. So yeah, that steak is very, very tender. You can use a really tough cut of steak. And when you put it in that cream and cook it with that cream, it'll just tenderize even more. It becomes real delicious, easy to cut like butter with a knife. And yeah, give it a go. If you got any questions about it, let me know. Instead of using wine, you could use brandy. Traditionally, you use masala, which is a little bit of a liqueur. Sorry, I just got some comments here. Hey Ryan, what your go-to meal to get lucky? My go-to meal to get lucky. Oh, I like to think it was my charisma that got me lucky with Courtney. But I can tell you in the past, when I was in my single days, which was a long, long time ago, I actually got lucky with fried rice. And I threw that together with leftovers in the fridge. So I like to put that as a credit to my chefing skill, that I actually threw leftovers together and got lucky. But yeah, we won't make any comment to the kind of girl she was, but I like to think it was my cooking. So that's it. Very easy, simple dish. Tasty, delicious. Now you can whack some white truffle oil in that mashed potato as well. It'll take it to a whole new level. But, who goes into the bush with white truffle oil? Like white truffle oil, honestly. I don't. I just keep it simple. As long as I got the stuff for the old fashions, I don't care. My sister didn't enjoy that story. Dude, taught him well. Taught him all he knows. You can't back that up, Dad. You can't. Chef, any kind of steak best to use? Just real simple, just minute steaks, like your top round steaks. I mean, you can use rump, you can use cube roll, but this dish can be made on the cheap and still taste the same. If you're really gonna go out of your way and really gonna go and go all out, then go the eye fillet. It'll make me cry to know that you're smashing it out with a meat mallet, but that's going to definitely be tender. And if you want it more saucy, then obviously just add a little bit more cream. Don't let it reduce as long. And yeah, real simple. That's about it, guys. I'm happy to take any questions. Buck, loving a live feed, Ryan. You're a natural, mate. Ross said, make Courtney a drink. Courtney's drinking wine. She started drinking before me, Buck and Ross. I was setting up for all this today, and geez, it's almost 6 o'clock. The hour's gone quick. But geez, she was already into it before me, and I was like, well, that's what night I'm in for. Hey, Dorini's on. Oh, and Luke, hey buddy, how are you, mate? Um, yeah, so like, I think I've seen a question about the olive oil I use. Look, you don't have to spend a lot of money on olive oil. Like, oh, like we all know the saying, oils ain't oils and all that jazz. But bloody hell, if you're going out bush, don't break an arm and a leg to buy bloody olive oil. Like, we are just literally using, what is this? Woolworths Spanish. I don't even know what this is. I'm just reading it now. It was like, all I seen was extra virgin olive oil in the pantry and went, yep, that's me. So, yeah, it's straight up Woolies edition. Like, nothing fancy. If you're going to make a nice salad and stuff like that, then you could probably look at, all your other oils and all that jazz. But just keep it simple, stupid. Like, like you don't have to go, all out. Just at home. If you're having a dinner party, put your flair on. Make some of these dishes. I don't know. Definitely make the old fashioned. Can't recommend that enough. Um, so yeah, just on that note, we'll work for old fashions. Just yep, happy to work for old fashions. I'm a very simple man with simple taste. Mm. But yeah, Dan, the zebra gear is amazing. Yeah. So the zebra gear is absolutely phenomenal. Like I honestly did not expect it to be as good as what it was. Um, it's in a professional capacity. If I was working in a professional kitchen, and had the jacket on, I would probably secretly giggle and laugh if someone walked in with a zebra knife. But that's me being a snobby chef. Um, but at home and on the tracks, like in the bush, it is absolutely phenomenal. Like it will do everything you need it to do and more. I cannot seriously recommend it enough. Um, with the zebra pots and pans, like I've got scan pans. They're absolutely amazing. Like that is some top notch gear. But this zebra stuff it competes with it, and it competes with it on a very serious level. Where I'm happy to retire my scan pans and just use the zebras. Like, so yeah, I know they're on the Drifta side. I don't know how much, but honestly, give them a go. Like, and the knives, they're perfect to throw in your dot trailers for those who have one, or in your MDC campers, or whatever you got. Like, who cares? Like they're really really good to chuck in there and to use as a camp set. If you need a replacement set of knives, screw Baskin Robbins or whatever the bloody Robbins Kitchen or whatever the freaking name of the joint is. Like, screw that. Just get these zebra things. Get one of each of them, and they'll last longer than anything in bloody Robbins crap. And just use these. Like, just don't be dumb. Just use them. But yeah, and then like, we've all. Hang on, let me just flip this camera around. Oh, hang on, technology, Ryan, you've got this. There we go. So, we've all seen the Snow Peak fire pits and stuff like that and the Jacaro tables. Like, these are absolutely phenomenal as well. Um, yeah, there we go. We've flipped around on the feed. That's good. But yeah, like, these tables are absolutely phenomenal. Like, I don't even know how I camped beforehand, to be honest. Like, I just love this thing. I just like the fact that I can have a table that close to a fire and I don't have to worry about my health because it stops me from getting hurt. And this is the other entry thing. This is the Entree IGT table. I haven't had a chance to use this yet. I set it up just to show it off because I like it. It's pretty, it's nice, and it's shiny. And when I cook it, it's not going to be cook on it. It's not going to be so pretty anymore. So this is also an amazing little bit of kit as well, and it just makes them nice. Nice. There's my little mat that I was leaning on. Bloody hell, that didn't do anything. But yeah. Oh, here we go. We've got some comments flying off the wall now. I've missed a lot. Let me just flip this around again. There we go. What else have we got in the comments? I've got a tablet set up so I can see the comments. So I got a little bit tricky with my text, but yeah, when it comes to reading the comments as I'm cooking, it's a little bit hard, and actually working the camera is a bit hard as well. So Sam's on. Oh yeah, there's Sam. Hi Sam. Hanno. Mate, I don't want to get it wrong. I worked with a chef named Victor Petropoulos, and when I seen that last name spelling, oh, it was instantly just chef. I was like, screw that. So yeah, Jakey, what charcoal cooker do you have on your IGT entry table, mate? It's just a lounge box, the lounge barbecue box thing. Let me just move this. Oh, hang on, look, why am I being tricky? Here we go. So yeah, this is one of the other pots. I was actually going to do a veggie stock of all the ingredients, but I ran out of time, so that'll be a tomorrow job. I'm going to do a nice veggie stock to go with some cabbage rolls. Been craving cabbage rolls. But yeah, mate, this is just a barbecue lounge box. Just move the grill out of the way there. Balance them up. Stay. Look at that. It's balanced. But yeah, I just chuck the handles down, the lids down in there, and that's it. And it just drops in. Happy days. Comes with this bit of, like, with these wood, goes all the way across. So if you don't have that in, it can be just a table, which is what I liked about it the most. Plus, it was a good sneaky excuse to get another barbecue. So let's flip that around again. Oh, come on, Ryan. There we go. All right, that's the one I got. Yeah, mate, it's pretty cool. Like, I haven't used it yet, so maybe you can give me some tips. You have rolls. Sounds good. Mate, I've got rolls on my gut, and I'm going to be making some cabbage rolls as well. So, yeah, I don't go hungry. That's for sure. What else we got? We love our zebra gear. Yeah, Stephen, mate, it's bloody top notch. Like, I honestly was just blown away with how good it is quality wise and everything. Like, you know, I've used some pretty shocking pots and pans in commercial kitchens. And, you know, for anyone that's worked in hospitality, you know what I'm talking about. They don't sit flat. You know, the chefs are punching them flat with it, you know, in the kitchen on the bench just so they can sit on the stove properly. And like, it's just, yeah, I've worked with some dodgy equipment. But these things, man, they're not going to break in a hurry. Like, not at all. And a nice sidewall on the pan. Like, that's what I love about it the most. I'm just trying to flip this around again. Yeah, a nice high sidewall on the pan. Like, that's awesome. So you can get some stuff right up there and simmer it right down. Like, you know, if you're going to do some roulades and poaching them in, you know, in a nice red wine or even like a beef bourguignon, you can do in there and reduce it down. And yeah, it's bloody good. One pot wonders can come out of these things, and it's small enough to wash up or throw in the dishwasher if you get your lazy on. And yeah, Holly, it is bloody hot down here. Like, I don't know. I mean, I've got the gazebo up on the sidewall, but usually the breeze comes from over there and this way, but not today. It's just, I don't know. I think it knew that I was cooking, so I just decided to run away. Most of them has $5 Woolies pants. Yeah, Jack. Like, yeah, don't even get me started on that stuff. Like, I remember living with a housemate, and I was starting out as an apprentice, like, and here's a fun fact. My dad bought me my first set of knives for the kitchen as an apprentice. Gave me to him as a gift. Roz recognises that hill in the background, and we know where he lives. Where do you keep the Jacaro table at night? Hey, Bucky, I'll tell you what, if you're coming around to get the Jacaro table, you bring some beers. Like, actually, no, I'll spot the beers, I'll spot the food. You just bring yourself and Roz, and definitely Rafa to play with our little ones. Like, definitely. Yeah, so the old man, like, actually, I'm surprised you don't want to take the Dreadnought. Like, why would, like, there's a big smoker trailer here. Like, why would you settle for the Jacaro? But yeah, anyways, yeah, bloody Woolies, knives and pans. Screw that crap. Oh, geez, get the skateboard out and show us a trick. No, we're not doing that today. I'm already hot and sweaty enough. Got me first 3 knives when I was 15 years old at school. That is cool, Jack. That is gnarly. What were they? I want to have a guess and say Victronox. I want to have a guess. Black fibro handle Victronox. And I bet you, if they are, I bet you still got it today. We are closed on my break isolation curfew. Yeah, Holly, you're always welcome to come round. Like once all this stuff, this Corona stuff disappears. Oh wow, that's some old school knife, Jack. That is cool. Can you? Yeah, Mundal. Yeah, rad. The old man. Yeah, that's what you got me. That I've still got those now today. Like, don't use them. They sit in the cupboard because I've got the fancy shuns now. Oh fuck, this is hot, mate. Like F and Q. It should be F and H. Like, yeah, Rich and Shannon. Hey, look, thanks guys. Hey, like I bounced an idea. Like I was talking to Neil about this live stream, and yeah, look, I was talking to him, and he's like, you should do it, you should do it. And I was a little bit hesitant, and then I seen you guys do your bloody spin around hoverboard stuff, and I was like, oh, I'll talk to them and see what they think, and Shannon just dropped it out on the world. So I was like, well, I'm in the deep end now. So, but yeah, no, thanks guys. Like that's really awesome, and a special shout out to Mr. Buckaroony. Like honestly, like I would not be in the position that I am today with all you guys in the Drifter community if it wasn't for him welcoming me first. Like honestly, like thank you so much, mate. Like I really do appreciate it. Like welcoming me into this group of people. Like all of you are absolutely amazing, and I have never felt a greater sense of community before than what I have now with everyone here. Andrew Kent, mate, you're welcome. Like this was a very big trial run for me. This is something I don't usually do. I usually do this in person, and it's a lot easier in person. I can tell you that because I don't have to worry about bloody cameras. So in the future, I'll be trying to get a bloody camera crew on board, so I don't have to worry about that shit, and I just cook, do what I'm claiming to be good at. So, but food is key to my heart. Sooty, mate. I will get into your heart anytime, bud. Love you, mate. You are awesome. I can't believe I was using a clipper lighter for bloody years without even knowing the little secret to that thing until Tinaroo. Hey, Kenny, mate, you're welcome, bud. I had the best time up at Tinaroo. Like, I was saying to Neil the other night, like, Neil was saying about how it was amazing that just such a small group of people cooked for such a large team, a large amount of people. And, I said to him, well, look, it was actually quite a walk in the park. Like, my offsider that was there, Brenton, he was my apprentice at one stage. He's now off doing bigger and greater things. And, and I wish him all the best and support him every step of the way because he's actually doing some really great work. I just don't want to tell him because it might go to his head a little bit. But I love him. He's great. But, yeah, so, we were used to cooking for like 400 people in 3 hours, like a tourist train would rock up in Coranda and they'll just flock to this one pub and all come for the Guinness pot pie, which I'll do a clip of. I'll give you the clip of this Guinness pot pie. When I was there, I had people coming from Germany saying that they heard about it over in Germany and they were coming over just to try the pie, and it was on their to-do list in Cairns while they were there, which was really, really cool. So I'll do a recipe, for that, like a clip for that, and you guys can have it and do what you need to do. Thanks, Ryan. Hope to see you at Brampton post isolation. Happy Easter to you both. Yes, Sam, that is going to be amazing. Buck and I need to really, really sort that out once the government mum says we can all go out and play again. Then yes, definitely. I want to do some beef ribs. Definitely not going to do a brisket because that's 18 hours and holy heck. Camp up after Corona. Yeah, that's it. Authentic Aussie at heart. Yes, I am. I'm very much I'm being very polite. I usually have a lot of F's and everything that comes out, but we've got to be nice, don't we? So, yeah, hopefully, Neil, we can go outside and play again. I'm really itching to actually just get out of my house. Like, yeah, definitely. Alrighty, guys, I think I'm going to start wrapping it up here. I want to have a damn bloody cold shower. I'm sweating my ring off. Like, I'm also out of an old fashioned, so that sucks. So I need to have another one of those. Um, but yeah, I think I might wrap this up now. Thank you all for joining in and just connecting in with all of us here. Like, this wasn't a thing for me to you. This was a thing for everyone to come together and enjoy. Like, I can cook any day of the week. I can show you guys any day of the week. I just thought in this time we can connect together and have some fun. So, yeah, thank you all for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Much love to you all. Stay safe. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I know I've got a lot of subscribers in the lead up to this, and thank you all so much. To people that have already subscribed, thank you again so much. Hoping to do a lot more of these. So very much the trial run. Yeah, Buck. Hopefully, mate. I'm definitely not as smooth as you. I don't know. You're a god in the live stream world, mate. I don't know how you bloody do it. Like, people say I've got a face for radio, and I think they're right because this video stuff is a bit harder than it looks. I can tell you that. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully we can do a lot more of these in the future. If you've got any ideas, connect with me. You know where to find me on the socials. And yeah, happy Easter to you all. Thanks, guys.